welcome back. Now, what is a direction? A direction is a course or path along which someone or something moves. You must have noticed that the sun rises from a particular place in the morning. Then it appears to move across the sky during the day. By evening, it sets in the opposite place. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. These are called directions. The time when it rises is called dawn or sunrise. The time when it sets is called dusk or sunset. There are four main directions: north, south, east and west. If you stand facing the sun in the morning, then you are facing east. On your left is north, on your right is south, your back is to the west. So now here we are going to learn about the directions. So what is a direction? A direction is a course or path along which someone or something moves. As we have noticed that the sun rises from a particular direction in the morning and it appears to move across the sky during the day. By the evening, it sets in the opposite place. So the sun rises from the east and it sets in the west. These are called directions. The time when it rises is called dawn or sunrise. So the time when the sun rises is called dawn or sunrise, and when it sets it's called dusk or sunset. So there are four main directions. What are the four main directions? They are north, south, east and west. Here is a picture. A boy is standing over here and he is facing the sun. So in the morning, so with the face where the boy is facing the sunrise is called east. Your left is north, your right is south and your back is to the west. Suppose if you are unable to remember the four directions, you can recall the first letter of each of the word in the mnemonic. So what are never, eat, soggy, waffles. N for north, E for east, S for south and W for west. So if you can't remember, you can remember the first letters N, E, S, W. Here never eat soggy waffles. Now compass. An instrument called compass was invented to find directions. All the four directions are marked on a compass. The compass has a needle that moves freely at the center. When the compass is kept on a flat surface, the needle first swings from side to side. After a few seconds, it comes to rest. This needle always points towards the north. The compass is of great help for sailors and navigators to locate directions while sailing. The magnetic compass was first invented during the time of the Chinese Han Dynasty, about 206 BCE, and was later adopted for navigation by the Song Dynasty during the 11th century. So now learning about compass. Compass was first invented to find directions. It's an instrument to find directions. All the four directions are marked on a compass. As you can see, here is a picture of a compass. So here all the four directions are being marked. The compass has a needle that moves freely at the center. So here you can see a needle which moves freely at the center. When the compass is kept on flat surface, the needle first swings from side to side. So the needle swings from side to side. After a few seconds, it comes to rest. So within a few seconds, it comes to rest or it stops. And the needle always points towards the north. A compass is a great help for sailors and navigators to locate directions while sailing. A magnetic compass was first invented during the time of China's Han Dynasty, about 206 BCE, and was later adopted for navigation by Song Dynasty during the 11th century. Grids. If you refer to a map, you will see horizontal and vertical lines on it. These lines help in showing the exact location of place. The network formed by the vertical and horizontal lines intersecting one another is called a grid. Let us understand the use of grids in locating places or things by studying the treasure map given here. You can find the location of the treasure just by looking at the columns and the row where it lies. It lies in column C and row 2. Hence, its location is C2. Similarly, the volcano lies in column D and row 1. Therefore, its location is D1. The ship is located in A5. A major part of the lagoon lies in D3 and the forest is spread across B3 and B4. So, what are grids? So, the horizontal and vertical lines, it refers to the maps which having horizontal and vertical lines on it. The lines help in showing the exact location of a place. So, these lines help us in showing the exact location or locating the exact place. The network formed by the verticals and horizontal lines intersecting one another is called grid. So, the vertical and the horizontals which are intersecting each other are called grid. Okay. Let us understand the use of grid. So, now let's understand a use of grid by seeing this treasure map or using this treasure map. So, here there are columns and a row where it lies. We have to look at the treasure chest. Okay, we have to look for the treasure chest. It lies in column C. It lies in the column C, row 2. First row, second row. Hence, its location is C2. Similarly, the volcano lies in column D. So, where is the volcano? The volcano lies in the column D, row 2. That is row 1. The volcano lies in the row 1. Therefore, its location is D1. So, here we have to mention the location is D1. And the ship is located in A5. So, the ship is located in A5. A major part of the lagoon lies in, so here is a lagoon which lies in D, column D, it's in 3 number row. So, it's D3 and the forest is spread across B3 and B4. So, here is a forest which is spread across B3 and B4. I hope you have understood. Now, let us read the tail ends. It is believed that the first globe was constructed by Greek geographer Crates of Miletus more than 2000 years ago. So, who invented the first globe? Or when was the first globe constructed? The first globe was constructed by the Greek. Who created it? It was constructed by Greek geographer Crates of Miletus. How long years? It took more than 2000 years. It was more about 2000 years. Then comes here. Which land is known as rising sun? Japan is called the land of rising sun. Why? Because it is situated in the far east of the earth and gets to see the sunrise first. That is why Japan is called the land of rising sun. I hope you all have understood this lesson. Thank you.